Now, for every major key, there is a relative minor key. This is the most golden minor. This is the, like, I think in Blues Brothers, they're like, A, good country key. Because A minor is the relative minor of C major, which means that you play all the same keys, but you start on A instead. So now you have a minor key.
That automatically.
Yeah, you play the same all white keys, but you start on A, and you go to A. If you ever get lost, you can look and say, where the fuck is C? C is here. How do I know it's C? Because it's the white key just below the group of 2 black keys.
So I could totally shift the tone of something.
It's also right
by
below
dropping.
it, and the insignias on pianos almost always put their logos, their names. I grew up with Hallett Davis with the first letter right above middle C. So when in doubt, look for the logo. And if there's no logo, just say, where is the, you know, the middle group of 2? Because it goes 2, 3, 2, 3, black keys. The white key right below it is always C.
So this is C.
C is the key to
Where's
everything.
A? The A minor.
A, well, how many, do you know the notes of the scale?
Not
C,
off the top of my
A,
head.
B, C, D. Tell me when to stop. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H.
There's no I.
There's no I, exactly. There's no I in music. I just wrote that. That's great. There's no I in music. It stops at 8.
I don't get it. There's
stops
totally
at G.
an I in
No.
music.
I know, it's a joke. And there's no H either. So no heroin and no egotism. It's all G. So it goes from A to G. And that re-begins at A. This is true for all Western instruments. So you can't fail. All you have to know.
Western instruments. I'm sorry, I'm so lost.
Yeah, I know, it's cool. But this is true. There are only 7 notes. Note names.
Okay.
There are only 7 note names. A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Dude, it
7.
really just goes in sequence like that?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A, B, C, D,
Then
E, F, G.
why the hell is it so confusing on sheet music?
Because that's a language. You just like children learn to speak long before they learn to write. And some people never learn to write or read. You know, no.
Yeah.
Well, that's tablature. Like they should have created a tablature for piano, but it's difficult because the nice thing about guitar is that it's extremely complicated, but it obeys the circle of fifths and in 2 cases the circle of fourths. But in any case, so it's really easy to create tablature because you can just say put your fingers here. But in piano, the diagram would be so big because sometimes, you know, you want to do things like, you know, shit like this. Now, how would you draw that in a succinct amount of space? You wouldn't, so you can't do it. But it's just A, B, C, D, E, F, G. C isn't the beginning of the alphabet, but C is the middle. And C, and I don't know why they didn't call this A, but they didn't. They call it C. And so they could have, you know, calibrated this fucker any way they wanted, but they calibrated it so that C is the major key with all white keys. Why is that interesting? Because if you have all white keys, then you don't have to fuck with the black keys. So that makes C the easiest major key, and A the easiest minor key. And then you can start playing things like Leonard Cohen, you know. And so on, you know. But
what are you stopping for? I was gonna get up and we were gonna have like segue into a music video.
This isn't that. This isn't the moment for that. This is a music lesson. So no matter what, stop feeling like weird. Well, okay, let's teach you a song.
Have me practice something.
Let's teach you a song. How do you feel about the Imperial March?
Where is it?
Well, we can play. Sorry.
Ooh,
so there's 3 black keys. But if we play an A, and just give me a minute to practice, because I've never played an A before.
Is that the actual key though?
Well, no, there's no such thing as an actual key.
What was the one?
I was playing it. Well, I just play it in C because it's easiest for me. So.
Cool. Let's do that.
Yeah. Okay. So. What we're gonna do, and I do this because I'm lazy and because I like to sing, is I don't fuck around too much with my left hand. Maybe I'll do arpeggios, but usually I just do octaves. Octave is the same note in 2 different registers. So can you practice going like that? Just your thumb, yeah, the ones that look exactly like. We can go slower. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So now this is C, but it's C, it's a minor. So in a minor key, it goes whole note, so that's a whole note, because you skip a half step. But then 2, 3, 4.
I'm trying to hit them all at once.
Yeah, try not to do that. Lift these, and it's awkward, you know, but try. When you feel comfortable, play the octave, dum 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 dum. Pick the note. Although that's actually very groovy sounding. Pick the actual. Yeah. Good. That's great. That's actually the next part. That's F. You're playing F now. And then go back to C. Now we're going to have a new chord. Because C, F, and G, that's C. This is F, C, D, E, F. G go together like macaroni, cheese, tuna, and peas. Sorry, I grew up in South Dakota. So, here, take your hand, use both. Go like that. 1, 3, 5. No? It's okay. Fuck that finger.
Alright. Okay, so. Oh, it's way over there.
This will start to feel natural after a while. Like, honestly, it's hard for me to play anything else. Like, if you practice, you know, if you have access to a keyboard of any kind, even a Casio, and you just go, and then do that at different places. Now, take your middle finger, go back there, like that.
Am I supposed to, where am I supposed to hit this key?
Right.
Like actually target.
Well, the best target, we would be seated up higher, a little bit further away, and like a piston, your fingers, so you'd have to cut your fingernails, they would come down like pistons in a car, like in an engine. Like you really want to hit it as square on as you can. I'm terrible.
My finger locks.
Yeah.
Am I like?
Oh, I do that too, actually.
Yeah. All right.
Now do that. Now, try to do that at a regular rhythm, like low. Now, when you're ready, take your middle finger and raise it up one little key to the white key next to it. No, just your middle one. Now, that's a major key again. You have to bring it back here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, just,
Oh, my hand hurts. That's great.
Does it?
That's supposed to be the way.
That's the way it happens to me when I like try to play guitar. Yeah. Like I can't play guitar for